Some crystals don't just support you. They awaken what's already inside. Dormant gifts, hidden talents, forgotten energy. You feel it stir the moment you touch them. Labradorite doesn't ask, it activates. Its shimmering surface reflects inner magic you didn't know was waiting. Touch it, and something deep inside begins to shift. You may feel sudden inspiration or recall vivid dreams. Labradorite wakes the parts of you you've silenced: creativity, intuition, even psychic memory. If you feel drawn to labradorite, it's because your soul is ready. Ready to remember, ready to awaken. This is no accident. You'll start sensing things, emotions, energy shifts, the truth under someone's words. Labradorite opens your inner sight, the way a sunrise opens your eyes. Amethyst awakens spiritual awareness. It doesn't shout. It whispers, and your soul listens. Your higher self starts speaking louder than fear. Gifts like intuition, channeling, and dream recall awaken with amethyst. It clears the fog so you can see what's always been there. Sometimes, awakening begins in stillness. Holding amethyst, you remember something ancient, like your soul's original purpose is quietly returning.
Celestite brings gentle downloads.
With it, your gifts unfold like petals, never rushed, always divine. You feel your voice connecting to something higher. If you feel drawn to singing, healing, or channeling, celestite could be the key. It supports divine communication and awakening your throat energy. Moonstone awakens inner rhythms. Your cycles, your feelings, your intuition. It stirs all of it like a tide returning to the shore. Dreams become messages. Emotions become compass points. With Moonstone, your hidden self doesn't stay hidden for long. Kyanite doesn't awaken you gently. It slices through confusion. Suddenly you know. Gifts emerge like clarity breaking through mental static. When thoughts are too loud, kyanite resets everything. Like tuning an instrument, it tunes your energy to hear your higher guidance again. If you've ever felt something more but couldn't reach it, kyanite bridges that gap. It aligns energy and awakens psychic clarity. Some awakenings are sudden. Some are soft. The right crystal stirs your gifts at exactly the pace your soul needs. You don't find awakening crystals, they find you. You'll feel it instantly. A pulse, a warmth, a pull that won't let go. Your hands may tingle. Your heart may race. These are not coincidences, they're activations. The crystal speaks in energy, not words. Trust the draw. The crystal calling to you holds something specific, something only it can awaken. You don't need to understand it right away. Your soul already knows what the mind is still remembering. Spiritual gifts often awaken during challenges. These crystals arrive just in time, when you're cracked open, raw, and finally ready. Labradorite and amethyst often appear in dreams before real life. That's the call. It's time. You might not know your gift yet. That's okay. The right crystal knows, and it's already awakening the path beneath your feet. Let yourself be curious.
To, hold, meditate.
These are ancient tools for remembering who you really are. A single crystal can change everything, not because it gives you something, but because it reveals what's already inside. These aren't decorations. They're activators, mentors, and keys. The moment you choose the crystal, it begins. Your energy responds. The awakening has started. It won't be loud, but you'll notice. Brighter dreams.
Sharper instincts.
Your intuition whispers louder, finally heard. If you're still searching for your gift, stop. The crystal has already found you. Your dormant gifts are not lost. They're waiting. And the crystal that called you, it's the key to unlocking them. When your gifts are sleeping, the right crystal acts like a tuning fork, waking energy pathways you didn't know were blocked. You'll feel it as warmth, vibration, or even emotional release. The crystal knows how to reach what your mind forgets. Sometimes you pick a crystal, but other times the crystal picks you, and it doesn't let go. Labradorite often finds creatives, intuitives, and old souls. It calls to the ones with magic buried just beneath the surface. Your throat tightens? You hesitate to speak truth? Celestite or blue kyanite may be the crystal unlocking your voice and expression. These crystals don't just awaken your gifts, they awaken your confidence to use them. You don't need to earn your gifts. They're your birthright. Crystals simply help you remember and reclaim them. The more time you spend with your crystal, the more it works. Energy builds, alignment deepens. Intuition isn't rare, it's natural. And with Moonstone, it becomes louder, steadier, more clear than doubt. Feel blocked? Stuck? Blue kyanite doesn't just awaken, it unsticks, untangles, and unblocks the energetic knots keeping your gifts dormant. You might cry or laugh. That's how activation feels, sudden soul movement. Let the crystal do what it came to do. There's a reason you feel a magnetic pull to a certain stone. It knows you. It remembers your soul's path. These crystals don't just awaken talents, they awaken truth. Your authentic self has gifts you haven't even met yet. The path to your gift may feel unfamiliar, but your energy knows the way. The crystal only reminds you. The crystal that calls to you is never random. It holds the frequency of the gift you're meant to express. Labradorite activates psychic knowing, flashes of insight, sudden clarity, dreams that feel like memories. When celestite awakens your gifts, you speak with compassion and truth, like your voice is connected to the stars. The crystal's energy finds the block, then softly dissolves it. Not all awakenings are storms, some are morning light. Your soul already knows what you came to do. The crystal simply turns up the volume. Don't rush it. Gifts awaken in layers, and your crystal will guide you at your pace. Kyanite is like a sword of clarity. It severs what silences your power. Your hands may feel drawn to it. That's the crystal calling your energy home. With every full moon, your crystal recharges. Your gifts realign. It's not just a rock. It's a memory stone, carrying codes your spirit recognizes. When fear says, "Not yet," the crystal says, "You're ready." Some days you'll feel more connected, others less. That's okay. The crystal keeps working either way. Even if you don't feel it yet, your energy is changing. The awakening has already begun. Labradorite loves movement. Carry it, wear it, use it while dancing, journaling, exploring. Celestite brings peace before purpose. Calm is part of awakening too. Your gift is real. The crystal didn't give it to you. It helped. Hidden within you are gifts waiting to surface. Apophyllite activates your third eye, gently guiding spiritual memories to awaken and flow again. When you hold apophyllite with intention, long dormant dreams resurface. It reconnects you with the energy of who you've always been, beneath distractions. Chrysocolla whispers truths from your soul. It stirs long-forgotten talents and gently nudges your authentic voice forward, especially in healing and communication. Blue kyanite clears energetic fog. As blockages lift, the hidden brilliance of your natural gifts begins to shine with clarity and purpose. Your soul came into this life carrying tools. Labradorite unlocks memory fragments and intuitive skills that have always belonged to you. Don't search outside yourself. Go inward. Apophyllite reveals soul contracts and inner missions you chose before birth. The path is already within. Blue kyanite doesn't absorb negative energy. It aligns your chakras, creating the clear channel needed for your dormant abilities to reawaken smoothly. Chrysocolla helps you speak what you feared. Buried talents often hide beneath silence, until this gentle stone opens your inner truth. Labradorite is a storm of light and shadow. It activates sudden insight, helping you recognize gifts that appear through contrast and emotion. Sometimes, gifts reawaken during struggle. Apophyllite brings comfort as clarity returns, reminding you that transformation often begins in quiet discomfort. Chrysocolla has a maternal energy. It awakens artistic talents and emotional wisdom passed down through ancestral lines. You don't need to know everything. Labradorite guides the mystery, letting your abilities unfold at the pace your spirit needs. When you doubt your gifts, blue kyanite brings gentle realignment. It holds space for truth without judgment, even when you've forgotten your power. Apophyllite bridges dimensions. If your gifts are linked to past lives, it offers access through dreams, meditation, or sudden knowing. Labradorite connects with visionary energy. Artists, mystics, and empaths often feel drawn to it. It reflects your soul's creative language. You don't need permission to awaken. Blue kyanite brings confidence in your expression, especially when speaking spiritual truths or sharing insights. Chrysocolla strengthens feminine energy, whether you identify as female or not. It heals the inner feminine voice, the nurturer, the intuitive, the creator. Your gifts are layered. Apophyllite reveals the first, then gently reveals more as you grow. Trust the unfolding. Labradorite reveals your aura's blueprint. When your energy is fully lit, your true purpose becomes clear, and with it, your dormant abilities ignite. Blue kyanite helps empaths protect their voice. When your energy has been drained, it restores boundaries and connection with your true inner message. Chrysocolla calls to writers, speakers, and healers. If you're drawn to it, your voice may carry healing frequencies waiting to be shared. Apophyllite opens spiritual eyes gently, not with shock, but recognition. It brings clarity through love, never force. Labradorite doesn't ask questions. It reveals answers when you're ready, not before. It honors timing and the sacred rhythm of your soul's path. Blue kyanite slices through spiritual noise. It lets you hear the whisper of your gifts beneath external pressure or inner confusion. Chrysocolla connects voice and heart. If you sing, speak, or write, this stone brings emotional depth and spiritual resonance to your work. Apophyllite clears emotional residue that blocks gifts. Its frequency is soft but insistent, reminding you of what's ready to return. Labradorite ignites the gift of second sight. It awakens seers, dreamers, and those born with eyes between worlds. Blue kyanite helps you communicate higher wisdom clearly. It's the translator between realms, turning your intuitive downloads into language others can understand. Chrysocolla encourages softness. Your gifts do not need force. They need safety, compassion, and trust to bloom. Your gifts are not missing, they're waiting. These crystals are here to remind you. Everything you need is already inside you, ready to rise. Your intuition isn't gone. It's just been quiet. Apophyllite reopens your connection to higher realms, helping long-lost sensitivities return without overwhelm or fear. When creative blocks linger, labradorite jolts the energy. It stirs hidden visions and forgotten colors from within your energetic memory. Chrysocolla reminds you, your feelings hold wisdom. It reawakens emotional intelligence you may have shut down to survive, but now it's time to thrive. Blue kyanite holds the energetic frequency of truth. If your gift involves communication, this crystal supports the voice you're meant to speak with. Apophyllite clears blockages in the crown chakra, allowing spiritual gifts to flow through without static. You'll remember more than you thought you forgot. Labradorite strengthens the link between present and potential. It reveals what you could do, what you will do, once your light fully returns. Chrysocolla teaches emotional safety. When your heart feels safe, your voice and inner talents unfold naturally, without fear of judgment. Blue kyanite slices cords of doubt. Self-sabotage has no room where aligned energy flows freely. Labradorite connects with mystical gifts, dream walking, psychic knowing, intuitive touch. When you're ready, it shows you what you're meant to remember. Apophyllite often calls during meditation. Its energy feels angelic, supportive, clear, and compassionate as it awakens your inner light. Chrysocolla harmonizes feminine and masculine energies. When in balance, your talents emerge without force, just natural expression. Blue kyanite helps when words get stuck. If your gift involves teaching, storytelling, or leading, this stone removes fear from your voice. Labradorite awakens gifts through synchronicity. Watch for signs, nudges, repeating messages. They're how your soul remembers itself. Apophyllite softens the walls around the soul. It gently clears fear-based layers, letting dormant light filter through again. Chrysocolla whispers to the inner child, your forgotten joys, dancing, drawing, writing, are waiting to be loved back to life. Blue kyanite restores order. When gifts feel chaotic or overwhelming, it creates coherence across your energy field. Labradorite honors your uniqueness. No two awakenings look alike, and your path is no exception. Apophyllite brings visions, but also grounded clarity. It doesn't just lift you up, it roots the light in your everyday life. Chrysocolla teaches your voice doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. Gentle truth has just as much impact. Blue kyanite is an energetic key. When used with intention, it unlocks spiritual lessons and long-dormant talents. Labradorite is your mirror. It doesn't reveal everything, only what you're ready to carry. Apophyllite supports channeling. It clears space for sacred messages, whether through writing, movement, or pure energy. Chrysocolla heals the space between you and your truth. In that silence, your forgotten voice returns. Blue kyanite realigns thoughts, words, and energy. It helps your gifts express themselves clearly, in harmony with your spirit. Labradorite strengthens inner sight. Your gifts aren't external, they've always been encoded within your energy field. Apophyllite isn't flashy, it's sacred. It awakens spiritual memories through peace, not pressure. Chrysocolla allows you to hold space for yourself, without rushing, forcing, or shrinking. That space is where your gifts grow. Blue kyanite works fast when you're aligned. If you're not, it waits. It teaches timing is a tool, not a test. Labradorite reveals gifts through flashes, quick insights, strange dreams, quiet knowing. Don't question them. You are awakening. These crystals are your allies, not just tools. They walk with you as you rise into your light. Some gifts sleep until you're ready. Celestite brings soft awakening through dreams, music, and sacred stillness, where your forgotten light begins to stir again. Dambarite opens the heart to divine frequencies. If your gift is healing or channeling, this crystal gently reconnects you to higher realms. Tanzanite activates psychic knowing. It's for those meant to remember what they've forgotten, intuitive gifts that awaken only when the soul is ready. Celestite carries peace codes. Your gifts return not through force, but through deep inner peace, safety, and quiet remembrance. Dambarite is the soul whisper. It opens spiritual memory and emotional lightness, guiding your forgotten purpose into the present moment. Tanzanite is a transition stone. It supports awakenings that come after deep change, helping gifts emerge from the ashes of old identities. Celestite heightens dream recall. You'll begin to see your gifts unfold first in sleep, then in waking life. Dambarite brings radiant calm. Its soft frequency melts fear, letting your natural spiritual talents shine without anxiety or overthinking. Tanzanite opens the throat and third eye, perfect for spiritual communicators, readers, or energy translators who awaken through words and vision. Celestite's song is silent, but you feel it. It awakens clairaudience and other sound-based gifts through subtle frequencies. Dambarite supports angelic alignment. If you've sensed you're here on mission, this stone reconnects you to that soul-level contract. Tanzanite encourages spiritual confidence. It doesn't just open psychic gifts, it gives you the clarity to trust them. Celestite activates energy sensitivity. You'll begin to feel messages before hearing or seeing them, through vibration, stillness, or emotional resonance. Dambarite clears spiritual noise. You'll hear your soul's signal again, even through chaos. Tanzanite is for seers. It shows glimpses of future timelines, giving clarity on the path you're meant to walk. Celestite calls you inward. If you've been looking outside for validation, it brings you home to your inner knowing. Dambarite holds ancestral memory. It awakens gifts passed down through spiritual lineages, ones you may not even know you carry. Tanzanite sharpens intuition with grace. No loud signs, just the quiet certainty that your guidance is right. Celestite returns your sense of sacred timing. You'll feel when to act and when to trust the stillness. Dambarite teaches light isn't always loud. Gentle power awakens deeper gifts than dramatic energy ever could. Tanzanite reveals the multi-layered self. Your past lives, future selves, and current truth merge through its activation. Celestite encourages you to rest. Some gifts only awaken in stillness, far from productivity and pressure. Dambarite is for old souls. If you've always known you were different, this crystal helps you step fully into that sacred uniqueness. Tanzanite is like stardust. It brings galactic memory and interdimensional awareness to the surface when your energy body is ready. Celestite helps you speak messages from spirit. Whether in art, voice, or silence, you'll become the vessel. Dambarite stabilizes while you awaken. Big energies feel safe when your heart is calm. Tanzanite helps shift identities gracefully. You won't need to break down. You'll unfold with softness and clarity. Celestite soothes awakening anxiety. Your body won't be left behind. Your gifts will fit the version of you that's becoming. Dambarite aligns mind and spirit. You'll remember what's real and important again, beneath all the noise. You were never without your gifts. They were simply waiting. Celestite, Dambarite, and Tanzanite walk with you as you awaken.